Should pets be allowed in school? I think probably a younger part of the audience is Googling this, you know?
Should pets be allowed in school? Like emotional support animals or service animals? Or they just mean like, can you bring your pets to school day?
I literally copied this from Google Questions, so we're going to have to interpret
We'll
it.
try to
I
go
brought
through
my
all
pet
of it.
once. I did a show and tell and brought my dog to school. That was pretty fun.
Your Greyhound?
But it probably wasn't good for the dog. He was shaking like a leaf, you know? It was like too much stimuli, you know? Too many kids.
I have done presentations at schools where we bring an animal and talk about dog safety, cat care, being responsible. It's like stuff that, you know, comes up obviously. But I think actually like people just randomly bringing their pets to school, absolutely not. Definitely not.
Terrible. Yeah.
Because people are irresponsible, and especially school, in my mind, it relates to young people. Young people don't make great decisions a lot of times when it comes to responsibility and just taking responsibility for if something goes wrong. These are children. They're not even able to take full responsibility if something goes wrong.
We had mice in a cage when we were in 4th grade.
Class pet, that makes sense to me.
Class fish.
But that's the teacher's responsibility, right?
Yep.
So should you just
and then they like choose a student and it's their job for the week and then they alternate, you know, stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, I think that's proper. I don't think that people should be taking their pets to school.
Oh, no, of course not. What do you think about like office dogs or office cats, though?
No, I don't like that either.
You don't like that either? Interesting.
No, I think that it promotes that sort of thing getting out of hand. Once you have one, why not two? And then once you have two, why not three? And then who gets to decide?
Yeah.
There's more than one person that works there. What if some people don't want a cat walking around or a dog around? What if you don't want that? Now you don't have a choice.
What if you're working at like a newspaper and you have the cat that exists at the newspaper and you've got this terrible cat allergy and you're just trying to do your job? You know what I mean?
I'm saying it becomes a conflict of interest. I just think that it's not the right environment. So and I'm an animal advocate. I love animals. And in the places that I've worked where there's a cat walking around or a dog walking around, it's fine. I don't care. But I do most of the time see it becoming an issue. Because say like I work in an environment where we're bringing in animals.
Yeah.
So now there's just this cat walking around and this dog walking around. You don't know how those interactions are going to go with these other animals. Yeah. Let alone if there are no other animals around, it's just people. You don't know how people are going to interact with that dog or that cat or vice versa, how they're going to interact with those people. So that's what I mean about bringing animals into public environments without it being like super controlled. You're just asking for trouble. And I think places like school, it's too many variables to bring animals around unless they're like you're saying the classroom pet stays in the classroom, stays in a terrarium, stays in an enclosure. Mm-hmm. If you have a service animal, it stays with one person, and that one person, that pet is supposed to be trained and supposed to have, you know, proper license and certification, like we talked in the other episode. So that's I don't know. I just think it's a slippery slope.